Welcome to week 4 of exercising with the Asian Pokie. Be sure to stretch from head to toe very briefly. Okay, when you bend your head down, make sure you're focusing on stretching this part, back of your neck muscles. Okay, so I go like this, and then chin up, stretch this part of your neck muscles here. Okay, so up, and then down, and up, and down, and up. Your stomach in, suck your stomach in. And also don't stand this way, is kind of make sure balance is not well. So just kind of keep your feet shoulder wide part there. Okay, now do the sideways, go really slow, okay? And whatever the movement that we're working on today, you just do that for a whole week, that's all. Again, remind you that you're exercising, you're investing in your future, how you're gonna move, how well you're gonna move as you get older, when you become 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. You wanna be having to depend on somebody else, or you wanna just be independent? Be able to continue to cook your own meals, be able to drive to places. Okay, that's why we're doing this. We're investing in our mind and our body, mentally and physically. Okay, our shoulders. Be sure to breathe in and out. Breathe in with your nose, breathe out with your mouth. Okay. So by the time you stretch your muscles and working on specific workouts, you should all be only about 20 to 30 minutes at the max. You don't need to work out for like, an hour or 2 hours or anything like that. I'm doing this exercise, something that can you do the rest of your life. Rest of your life. It doesn't cost you any money. It just takes a self-discipline and motivation, and the reason why you're doing it. Okay, just touch. Okay, and then you could go. Now when we're doing this, don't do that. Keep your posture straight. See, my shoulder popped, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, you could raise, like, maybe some of you guys could only just do it this much, okay? And eventually, you could go up. But don't do that. Keep your posture straight. And we also talked about squeezing, working on your finger muscles here in your hand. So squeeze. Make a fist open, fist open, fist open, and then you go move your elbows, wrist, elbows right here, wrist. And now elbows. Now you're working on the shoulders here, right? At the same time, you're doing goes like this. You could just do like a 5 to 10 each count, like so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, side stretches here. Side muscle. And you could even go down this way. Try to touch your finger to your knees. It doesn't have to look pretty. You have to make sure you just have a good balance. And if you have a medical condition you cannot exercise, I would check with your doctor. But then same time, you know your body more than anybody else. You're the one that lives with your body. Try to push yourself a little bit every day. Now, I'm not supposed to videotape this. I'm only supposed to videotape once a week, but I can't help it. I think this particular exercise that I'm going to do is very important, and it's really necessary for cardio. One of the exercises that we could do for cardio, okay? Now, if you want, you could kind of put your legs apart here. Make sure your knees always kind of gently bent. You don't want to lock your knees and do exercise because it could hurt you, okay? So kind of soft bend, and then you could just go down and just make sure, don't go like this, right? Just kind of let everything let loose, just hang down. Yeah, you could go down all the way. If you could touch the floor, that's fine. If you could only come down this much, that's good, okay? Make sure you're breathing in and out. Now, today's workout is something that I wanted to show you. This is, I just barely got for Christmas this year, okay? And just because I wanted to do some cardio in the gym. Again, you don't have to have this, but having this, okay? You could do this and you don't have to have it, and I want to show you. It's basically like a step, you know, stairs. So you just go, step up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, a lot of people have at least 1 or 2 steps in their house. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay? That's what you do. So basically, like, you don't have to have this fancy stuff. Okay, like I said, I just barely got this. I've been exercising since in my 80s. Well, not 80 years old, but way back in 1980s, right? Never had this, but I just wanted this so that I could have this in the gym so that I don't have to come out here, because you just heard my husband coughing, right? He's working on his taxes right over there in the corner. So, you know, and then I don't want to make a lot of noise, but I'm doing this video just to show you guys that you don't have to have this. You could just use what you have in the house, okay? Now, some of you guys may live just in a one level. One level, it's fine. And if you want to do a cardio, you could always just, you know, a lot of times the one level do not have a stairs, right? So what do? Well, you could go like this. Okay, or you could go just on the floor. You don't have to have a stairs, but by having like something elevated, it would work a little bit harder on your cardio, right? And you could go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, I love to exercise, and I could do videos like all day long, 24/7, you guys, but I have to balance my life. So I will be stopping my videos now, but that's what you should do this coming week. All week. Again, remind you, do not skip exercise, because you don't skip your meals, do you? And you don't skip your sleep at nights, do you? So you'll notice the big benefit of exercising every day. Just tell yourself, I don't skip meals and sleep, so why should I skip exercises? Just, you know, put that exercise within the category of it's a necessary, something that we have to survive. We may not notice if we don't exercise for weeks or months or years, but then as you get older, you'll see a huge difference, huge, massive difference on how your health is. I'll see you on my next video. Be sure to click the link below. follow me on my other channels. I also help people how to make their own money so they don't have to rely on corporate world or your own business or even on your clients.